Hi and welcome to Coffee with My Sunshine. Today's video is going to be our thrifted home tour. I had this video over on our home channel, but it's a smaller channel, so not a lot of you saw it. And I've been getting some requests, people asking how we use our thrifted pieces in our home to decorate with. But I thought I would bring it over on this channel so more of you could see it. Plus I'm wanting to make a few changes over on that channel with the type videos that I do. So I hope you guys enjoy. I'm going to start in our living room. So first we're starting off here. This is our entertainment stand that we found on the side of the road that a company just had out at the curb. This is what it looked like before. Still pretty, but it wasn't going to fit our style, so we brought it in and fixed it up. There wasn't much to do. We just had to, scrub it down real good, give it a good sanding and paint job. I fell in love with these handles. I'll show you a closer clip here in a second, but I wanted to show you the inside. There's tons of storage. We use it for games. We use it for my son's video games, and we have remotes and, all that kind of stuff that you don't want to see sitting out is what goes in these drawers. But aren't these handles so pretty? I just love them, and they're so really chunky. So I didn't want to do anything to those, so we just cleaned them up and left them. These my mother-in-law gave to us. My father-in-law made them years ago. That little lantern isn't thrifted, but I did get it on clearance at Michael's a couple years ago. Those ball mason jars are vintage. My books, that one's from my mom. This one is from an antique store. That little plate or tray there is thrifted. This marble game my father-in-law made. I just love handmade things and thrifted items or things from antique shops because then, not everybody has the same things you do. This mirror we made in a video, I can link that above. I'll have all the videos listed in my description box too. But this one, my husband and I made over. We had it in our bedroom originally. This basket is thrifted. This table I got off, I think it was Craigslist or one of those, maybe Facebook Marketplace. But we went and picked that up, and then I refinished that. I will have the video listed as well. And you'll probably hear me in the audio talking about my DIY channel. I know this is on my DIY channel now, but I filmed this video for my home channel. There's my sweet Bella. We miss her so much. Those books are thrifted mostly. This table, I have a matching one in our sunroom. These were also thrifted, or maybe from a garage sale, either way. This pillow cover was not thrifted, but it was on sale at Hobby Lobby. I love getting pillow covers instead of the pillows themselves because they're a lot easier to store and take up much less space. This blanket I got for Christmas. My kids and my husband always wrap my Christmas presents in blankets instead of wrapping paper, which I love. This couch was actually a new buy during the pandemic, so that was fun to get. We were in desperate need of a new one. This stool my son made in his shop class. And I finally found a globe at a consignment shop when I was shopping with my mom. The gratitude sign my husband and my kids made for me. This vase was also thrifted, and that box was another one that my son had made in his shop class. This really cool plant stand I was so in love with. I couldn't leave it at the thrift store. I love the color and just there's so much texture and it's just amazing. Oh, there's Kitty. She's always got to be in the videos. That map is from Hobby Lobby, I think. And this ladder, I think I have a video for it. I will link it if I can find it. It was just one we got off Craigslist or one of those online sale places. And we just cleaned it up, took it apart, and I use it as my blanket ladder. These, I know they're not decor, but I got them at a consignment shop when I was with my mom. They're so expensive, brand new. This is a look at we call it our fireplace room because I really don't know what else to call it. That table is thrifted. We got that from Facebook Marketplace, I think. This pretty turquoise vase I got at a garage sale years and years ago, I think it was. Always my favorite candles. I will link those in my description box if you want to check those out. They have the best scents. This bowl was also thrifted. Those beads were actually on a really good clearance. I got those and painted them because they were originally red. This crock was my husband's grandma's. I haven't figured out what I want to put in there, but I want it on display because I think it's so pretty. Our fireplace, I always leave the lights up like this. I don't know if it looks Christmassy to most people, but I have this arch that I don't know what to do with. But I still think it's really pretty. I don't want to paint the brick. I love the natural color now. Those bronze candle holders are from my mother-in-law. The gather sign are from Craigslist, I believe. So I recently got a new full-time job, so I wanted to make some changes on my channel. So if you have any video ideas that you want to see, let me know, because I'm going to have to do fewer videos, but I want them to be things that you guys want to see. This record player was my grandma's. This deacon bench was my husband's grandma's. The stool, the plant stand stool I made. That basket was thrifted. The winter picture was thrifted as well. And I'm going to group thrifted all with like Goodwill, thrift shops, consignment shops, garage sales, estate sales, that kind of thing. That's what I mean by thrifted. I did get that cool plant from Costco though. These were all thrifted. I did get that cool palm tree picture at an antique shop though. I thought it was really cool. I love the frame. The shelf my husband and I made, I can link that video down below as well. The chair is from my in-laws. They had that in their basement and we're getting rid of it. This my dad made for me. I love this. I love putting cards in there at Christmas time or, you know, during birthdays and stuff like that. We stick pictures in there. I just love it. This little baby chair is from my mother-in-law. It was one that my husband used and his grandfather used actually. And this plant is not going to stay there. I just wanted to see what a plant would look like there. So I want to purchase a real one and find like maybe a really pretty basket to put it in. This whiskey picture frame I got from Goodwill not too long ago for my husband to kind of go with his little liquor cabinet here, which we redid last year. That was a Craigslist or our neighborhood website find. Either way, we picked it up not too far from us and we redid it. These were from my mom. They go really well with the theme of my dining room. This I got from Goodwill. I will link that video up above as well, how I fixed it up and made it fit our style. All the false craft dishes in there were thrifted. I found a huge score on, I think it was Facebook Marketplace. I can link that video as well in the description box. This hope chest was my grandma's. It was like a really orange wood color. I just sanded it down. I just have to put a sealer on it now. This chair was from my parents. It goes with the one that's in the living room. That table next to it was thrifted, as well as this one. That's the matching one from our living room. That little pottery piece was from a thrift store, and I made it into a candle. I also made this charcuterie board. I can link that in the description box. This basket my mom gave me, I just filled it with shells. That table was an awesome score. That's also in a video. These frames and our curtains in the sunroom are thrifted. Now our kitchen we did on a really small budget. My husband made the cabinets. Those knobs, funny story, I got them off Craigslist. They turned out to be our realtors that were selling it, so they were so excited that we were getting them. So they gave us a really good deal on them. The sink I found on Craigslist, it was actually a builder that wasn't using it. I was actually in search of this specific sink because actually a YouTuber had it and I really wanted to find it, so I messaged her and then I happened to find it on Craigslist for a great deal. Our little pantry that my husband put in, I found these doors on, I think it was the website Let Go at the time. It's called something else now, but it's like a Facebook Marketplace type thing. That was a bifold closet door, and we just cut it to fit our little pantry size and turned it into a cute little pantry door. It's not huge, but it works for us. This door, I think this was on our neighborhood website or Craigslist. I fell in love with it. I had to have it for our laundry room. I didn't do much to it. I just cleaned it up. My husband, made the doorway fit because it's a little bit wider of a door, and then he went ahead and put laundry room on there and help wanted. So I'd love to hear, do you guys thrift for your home decor, and do you have any special pieces that you've thrifted or that has been handed down to you through family? Don't forget to give this a thumbs up, and if you're new here, I'd love for you to subscribe and join our YouTube family. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!